kind of an educational journey here. I wanted to kind of show you what these different shoes feel like. There's a purpose of this, okay? And so this one has more support built into it. And that's the one I'm leaning to.
Okay.
So if you all see the guide rails here on the outside and inside, this makes it more of a stability shoe. And the idea is we're getting what we're trying to make up for what we're missing on the inside, no support, by putting this on the external. Okay, but there's just so much we can do on the outside, isn't there? We still have to have foot contact and control inside. So it gives you a percentage of correction and protection over here. And mainly, let's say you don't go with an insole and you have a tendency to overpronate those toes and everything. And this wasn't dual layered at a guide rail, you'd wear that out pretty quick in a month. But now we're pulling too deep in there, we're overpronating too much, and that knee starts pulling you. So that's part of the game. I'd say for the distance you're doing, lean more towards this one than that one. Okay? But that one's more neutral, and this one has more of the guide rails to it.
This one also is tight, believe it or not.
This is Brooks. This is the Brooks Adrenaline.
Okay.
I agree with you totally. And that one over there is the New Balance 880. That's a neutral, considered like a neutral shoe. This is more of a stability category. So just telling your audience that we all are on right now, but there's always price points and categories. So you always have like a 130 to 150 range in the neutral, big sister, little sister. And you got cousins over here in the stability matching that, with just a little more structure. Okay. So again, you have an intermediate price point, 130, and you have the higher price point, 150, 160. And then you got the stability version of that one. Both of these are on at 130 price. That's more of the stability that I'd recommend because of the distance you're doing. That's more than neutral. So
Yeah, and I don't like this one just for the fact that it is tighter than what I want. That's already a...
it's enough.
Yeah, it's enough. It's only going to get bigger as I'm walking.
So let's put this one on you before I get on the Hoka. Here's the thought on this guy. It's got some stability to it. But if you look at the box, the foot shape right there, okay. If I have a bunion, then I probably want to cater to that because that's the only area where it's a little bit width friendly. Then why don't we get a shoe that matches that where it's width friendly here and it's narrow in the back? And so now we're getting more specific to that fit. Yeah. So we got the stability, got the uniqueness of this brand, the toe shape. Okay. And that being said, you have to, usually when you're running, you can want a mid-foot strike. If you this will allow you to do it a little easier. Okay, there's some risk when you mid-foot strike only because there's more lever action going on here, so heel to toe. Okay, you get here and you're kind of flipping through. Okay, well, that creates this little drop in lever action, right? The Achilles, you got to get used to it. You got to break it in. So you're going to feel this. It's going to feel more level. So it feels much pitch. Okay. Compression socks help with that. All right. Okay. But since it has a thicker stack height than a minimal type shoe, then you don't drop deep. You don't drop too deep in it. It's a good combination. So we got stability. We got the fit, and we're targeting more specifically here. I'd suggest kind of walking around just feeling the difference in those.
Can you tell how it's shaped different? The front of this one is shaped to actually help compensate for the area that I need to protect the bunion.
Not sure that.
Now I told the world I have bunions, but that's what's
That's all right.
Don't think any man is coming for me because I don't have bunions. Or I do. That's not the man I want. I actually see what he's saying about the step on this. Almost like the step is going down in the back.
When you're walking, it feels a little different, but when you're running, you're more up on the front. If you choose to do that, it allows you to make a strike. Here's why.
Interesting.
If you have a straight leg, sometimes people over strike, and their leg is straight. takes that shock wave, that impact all the way up to their knee. So think about a baseball player out in the field. They have a big leg stance. Okay? So what are you on up on your forefoot a little bit, rocking on those heels? So that's where it's putting in that athletic, kind of a springy kind of position in your leg. It's kind of bent.
They both feel great. Let me walk a little bit. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. This back area is almost like the shoe is missing something.
So if you were to go that direction, you want to go a mile and try it out and get used to it. Don't launch it 13 miles off the bat, right? So you want to build up.
Exactly.
And then when you know by mile 3 if that's a shoe for you or not, and you go, okay, I'm going to go for it. And then do maybe a 5 mile. But you kind of do 1, 2, 3, and then off you go. You want to make sure you're always straight, you know.
Okay. Can I try both of these on then? I'm ready.
Let's do something. You want to do one more thing first? Okay. Let's take both those off because this is a different launch field. This will be it. But it's kind of, you know, when you come in, some of it, if you have somebody willing to show you, take that journey, try these things. That way, if one of your friends has a Hoka shoe and they're bragging about it, you'll know what it feels like. So the Hoka is a little thicker. So what you always have in shoes, you have a stack height, how thick it is, and you have the heel to toe joint. It's the differential between the heel cushioning and the toe cushioning, the pitch. Alright? So if you notice, this one has a pretty decent stack height, but it has a 0 drop level. This one, decent stack height, but it's got like a 10 millimeter differential between the heel cushioning and this. So it has more pitch to it. Okay? Now we're going into something that made these guys popular. Is that look at that stack height there? It's got a lot of stack height, and it's a 5 millimeter drop, which allows you to do that same different front. And there's a lot of impact protection. Again, when you're doing 26 miles and beyond, right? That concrete jungle catches up with you a little bit. So you want to have a little between you, like a hazmat, thicker, right?
Interesting.
So where these are, if it's the first time seeing them, it's kind of what in the world is that? But you'll start seeing them more and more out there in the regular walks of life. They're kind of taking over the hospitals and people doing longer distances.
So the next step is you got to understand. So this is a pressure pad here, doctor. So what you're going to do is stand here.
I would definitely, this is kind of, because it's so wide, it gives you stability. This is more than just dual layer here, it makes it stable. But technically it's in that category of moderate, you know, neutral, okay? So again, watch your reaction and
Now, is this the only color option?
I believe that one I have in stock, yes. Now, is that the only one they made? No, I can go other options. So, like when you come in here and you say, if all I have is one color, they've connected all the fleet beats together now. Yeah, so I can get to your house 3 to 5 business days free shipping by fleetbeat.com. And you have an account in the system up front. Use that same email you have in the cash register up front.
Okay.
And it's like you shop in the store.
Gotcha. These are not ugly.
So it gives you more options.